that is being led from the highest level, from Prime Minister Modi ji, to promote sustainable choices, deal with some of the negative impact of packaging, and how we can transform packaging while ensuring that it serves the fundamental purpose of packaging, which is to ensure that presentation of food in a safe and sustainable manner. So please share your thoughts on some of the innovations in India and how you see them advancing the production and consumption interests and advance the sustainable agenda.
Thank you. And as we know that the packaging is important tool for marketing and branding of each and every commodity for the both domestic and export market. But when we talk about the packaging, we can say that we can give the concept of the packaging in 5 important words. One as of the packaging is how safe your packaging. Another as of the packaging is security of the packaged product. And third word, important, which is very buzzword of today, is standardized packaging. Fourth as is the sustainable packaging and smart packaging. Overall, we can see this 5S concept is very much important for holistic objective of the packaging, for safe delivery of the product in safe, secure, sustainable condition to the ultimate consumer in a cost-effective manner. We can start. The government is very much proactive especially in recent years. When we talk about the standard of the packaging is playing important role, especially for the primary packaging. When we talk about the different types of the primary packaging, major 6 packaging materials are playing a role. And that's packaging materials, especially we can say convert into the packages, another operation which is involved for the secure packaging. Paper, plastic, metal, glass, and composite packaging materials. The major share is, of course, the packaging. Plastic is a major share consumption in the food packaging sector. So when we talk about the standardization, the European standard is played a very important role. And recently we are the heading the different chairman of the different paper and packaging, and also chairman for textile packaging. So recent times, more than 300 packaging standards have been evolved, and especially when we talk about the primary packaging, 30% of the primary packaging is concerned with the food packaging material, whether the paper-based packaging material, plastic-based packaging material. And then when we talk about the safer packaging for food application, Food Safety Authority of India is taking a very good role, and I am also the part for the Food Safety Authority of food packaging standards related. Where especially in 2018 we have a food packaging regulation come into in existence, and a special scientific panel was established for taking care of the food packaging, and now it is especially the scientific panel become food packaging and food contact materials. This shows how the government is concerned about the safer food packaging, and various standards has been involved, and more important is that towards ensuring of the sustainability, RPET has been evolved, and now not only to the RPET, now there will be the safer RPET logo will be also implemented, so that the consumer point is also taken care of, that to make sure the consumer, the trust of the consumer is also built up by this regulation. And the more important aspect when we talk about the sustainability, the Ministry of Environment and Forest taken a lead. I can say in this year we have one of the best EPR system for the globe. And from the 30% recycled content to we have fixed the target of 2028-29 up to the 60% of the recycled material is now mandatory. So this shows that India is taking a lead, and this EPR standard will be the leading milestone for the global. What I can say from Food Safety Authority of India, we have taken so many initiatives. Government has taken so many initiatives that is RPET is allowed, and many more things is coming in the part of the FSSI, and EPR is is the what we can say the global. I can say so many countries it is the milestone standard for the globe. And third important is that when we talk about the harmonization of the packaging standards today, we are talking about the smart packaging, where we can track and trace. And I would like to mention about that. Not only to this, India is also taking the traceability of the rPET content and smart packaging. So many innovative research has been done by our different research institute in the country. And not only do we are also what we can say taking some of the lead in the material development for alternative for the packaging, biodegradable, biocompostable packaging. Now we have a standard for that. Biocompostable packaging standards is already is there, so that material development, alternative packaging materials, sustainable packaging material is one part where lot of work has been done. India is utilizing the agro-based materials as fiber materials as a part of the sustainable packaging material, and I'm very much confident not only the research level, academic level people are doing now, it is translational work is very much in the industry. A lot of the industry is now commercially developing, marketing the rPET material, biodegradable compostable material, utilization of different natural fibers in a large scale. Utilization of the bagasse is one of the example where that bagasse conversion of the bagasse material into thermoforming alternative to the single-use plastic. Major chunk is now, and India is a big source of this bagasse. Not only the bagasse, other agro material is also being utilized. Big example is the straw, rice straw, wheat straw. Not only to the hemp straw is also being used for development of biocompostable materials. These are the innovations in both material development. I can see lot of initiatives has been done, and that is in translational return into the industrial scale, and of course the harmonization of standards. We are very much proactive. More than 300 packaging standards has been involved by different committees, and FSSAI is also taking the lead under this food safety, food packaging standards regulation, application of rPET with the logo, and more important, I can say many institutions has already incorporated the sustainable packaging in their course curriculum.
Thank you, Dr. Alam, for describing some of the innovative practices you're adopting, and it reflects really very much the sort of the global interest around the circular economy and its importance of how we address the whole issue of generating waste. I remember reading somewhere that something like 350 million tons of plastic waste is found every year. Only 10% of it is still recycled. So we have, despite all these exciting developments, we still have a long way to go. But we have to start somewhere, and I think you highlighted the important action and initiatives that FSSAI is driving to support and encourage industry to adopt more innovative practices. Again, this is a good example of how industry, government, and the consumers, ultimately consumers have to make those choices and support. I remember going to supermarkets in New Zealand 5-10 years ago. We all used to come back with many plastic bags. Nowadays, people are getting used to the habit of taking their own bags and also making choices about how they, what foods they buy and what sort of packaging, knowledge they have in terms of using and making choices on sustainable packaging product and so on. So it's an interesting whole area. I'm conscious that we have a significant interest in this topic among the audience. So I would like to, in the time that we have, open the floor for any questions that any of the people in the audience may have. We have a few minutes, and if we still have some time for the next session, we will revert to some more questions. It's a topic that is wide, and it's something that touches all of us, so I'd be keen to hear if there's anyone who's interested in asking any questions of any of the panelists.